Hello everyone, it's now time for Happy Learning. Are you ready? Great! This is Mom Jen inviting you to this journey in the discovery of the universal language. Let's go! Do you still remember our previous lesson? If yes, then let's see if you can get the perfect score in this review. Identify the following sentences, whether zero conditional or first conditional. You will be given 5 minutes to answer. Don't forget to pause the video while the time is running. Ready? Your timer starts now. Time is up. Let's check your answers. Number 1. When you believe as you pray, God listens and answers. Did you answer zero conditional? That's right! Number 2. If you stay too long under the sun, your skin burns. Did you answer zero conditional? Great! Number 3. I will visit my grandmother when the pandemic is over. The correct answer is first conditional. Number 4. If you pass the entrance exam, you will be admitted to college. Did you answer first conditional? Correct! Number 5. The water freezes if you place it in the fridge. What is your answer here? That is correct! Zero conditional. Always remember that zero conditional deals with habits and general truths, and the if clause or the condition is formed by if or when plus present simple tense, while the main clause or the result clause is formed by present simple tense. On the other hand, first conditional is used in dealing with things that are possibly or likely to happen in the future. The if clause is formed by if or when plus simple present tense, and the main clause by will plus infinitive. Wow, you really did a great job! Congratulations! Now let me ask you, have you ever asked yourself about something like this before? If I were a boy or girl, what would I do? If I were a superhero, what would my special power be? If I were living in a different planet, which one would it be? These are just few of the many questions that may pop up our minds sometimes. And with that, let me lead you to our next topic with conditional by doing this activity. Scrambled no more. Arrange the following scrambled words in order to form the correct sentence. Do you now have the idea? Let's reveal the answer. If I were a flower, I would be a rose. Did you get the correct answer? Amazing! What do you observe in this statement? Is it possible for a person to become a flower? That's right! It is impossible for a person to become a flower or any object around us. This sentence is an example of a second conditional. Second conditional is used in dealing with things impossible in the present and are unlikely to occur in the future. It is unlikely to happen in the future, but not completely impossible. We can use it when we want to imagine that the present situation is different from what it really is. For example, if I had enough money, I would buy a mansion. Currently, I do not have enough money, but if I do, then I would use it to buy a mansion. The if clause gave a different situation compared to what it really is. I don't have enough money. Remember, in writing a second conditional, the verb in the if clause is written in the past simple, while in the main or result clause, it is written in would plus infinitive or base form of the verb. If I only had a lot of money, I would give it to the poor. In the if clause, we use the past tense had, and in the main clause, we use the would plus base form give. Take note that the if clause and main clause can change positions. This change won't make any difference in the meaning except in the use of comma. When the if clause comes first, we use comma before starting with the main clause. Take note that the if clause and the main clause can change positions. This change won't make any difference in the meaning except in the use of comma. When the if clause comes first, we use comma before starting with the main clause. I would buy a mansion if I won in the lottery. Here, the result clause comes first, followed by the if clause. There is no change in meaning, but you can see that we do not use comma here to separate the main or result clause and the if clause. Let's have more examples of second conditional. If I were an actress, I would be a drama queen. I am not an actress, but if I become, I can possibly be a drama queen, but I am not an actress. I would give you a lot of money if I were a rich person. I am not a rich person, so I cannot give you a lot of money. But if I were, then I could give you. If I were you, I would share my blessings to the needy. I am not you, so I can't do anything about your blessings. I would be very lucky if I won in the lottery. That is, if I won the lottery, and if I bet on the lotto, of course. If I were born in a different country, I would be in Korea. There are so many examples of second conditional around us. Maybe we are not just aware, but we are already using it in our daily conversations. That was great! I know that you learned a lot from that. Now let us have a short exercise to see if you have understood the lesson. Supply each item with the correct verb in the if clause and main clause. You will be given 5 minutes to do it. Don't forget to pause your video while the time is running. Are you ready? Your timer starts now. Time is up. Are you ready to check if you got all the correct answers? Let's go! Number 1. If I didn't have to work, I would come to the park with you. Number 2. If I knew some Spanish, I could help you with your Spanish homework. Number 3. If I were a plant, I would love the rain. Number 4. If I were 22, I would travel the world. Number 5. If you participated in the election, people would choose you. Great job! You did so well in this activity. Now let's move on to the challenge I prepared for you. Are you ready? Then let's go! So here is your challenge. Answer the following questions using the second conditionals. Do this in your learning activity sheet. So you have here the questions 1 to 5. Number 1. What would be my life now if there was no pandemic? Number 2. Where would I be if I were born in a different country? Number 3. What would happen if the sun disappeared? Number 4. If I were 10 times richer, how would I spend the money? And number 5. What if I were a TV actor or actress? How would my life be? You may write your answer in your learning activity sheet. Congratulations for having completed this lesson and for keeping up. You did so well. Keep up the good work and always stay focused. Have a great day.